Man, oh man, oh man. This your boy 005 Dynasty, and I got a good one for you guys today, man. Actually, it's at nighttime. I'm saying, look, that's like a black screen back there, right? It's so dark back there. Yo, for the first time since 1990, for the first time, guys, there is not one hip hop song in the top 40 of Billboard's top 100. And I told you guys, you don't want to listen to Old Five Dynasty. You got every one of these guys who they love the content creator. You can't say nothing about the content creator that calls themselves a musical producer in the game. Oh, they're multi-platinum, multi-platinum, multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. Okay, I'm a multi-platinum producer. Okay, so and I don't like old five Dynasty. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit because he's always talking about multi-platinum producers, and that's me. Okay, yeah. Okay, I might drool. I feel like having a Twinkie right now. Guys, your boy 005 Dynasty has been telling you guys, stop following the content creator on YouTube because they're only influencing you to do nothing in the game. No real musical production. You guys are not real musical producers because you are mimicking what you see these guys do on the internet. They are not producing records in the industry. And if they are, they're not even hitting the top 40 for the Billboard's top 100. Top one, the hottest tracks. They're not touching it, man. And this is hip hop. Hip hop used to run the billboards, man. You had every type of genre doing some remix form of hip hop and putting it into their genre. You got country rap and all this Chinese Korean rap and all this is that. It's crazy how hip hop had touched the whole world, and now it's fading away. Hip hop can't touch the top 40. So you can't even touch the top 40, man. I told you guys, the companies are to blame. And what companies are that? It's the companies that make the devices that people are using for music production. First reason why they're to blame is because they're only out for corporate greed and they're trying to sell you a plastic box. And that's it. So they put all this emphasis into marketing and promoting by the way of using content creators or people who are famous or have a little popularity, notoriety, accolade, and they use these people who are lazy and don't really care about music, don't really care about hip hop, then they shove the devices down their throat so they can shove it down your throat so you just go on and buy it. And that's it. Another thing is that these companies are making cheap pieces of gear and charging you a boatload of money that doesn't have good converters in it and it doesn't have a good sound. Everything is flat. So now you got NBC Live Mark III just came out. Supposed to be Gen 2, Generation 2. I mean, my God, the marketing is absolutely insane. They could have gave you that 8-core processor and I think it's 16. I forget the RAM they gave you. The RAM, they could have gave you that in 2017. They could have gave you that like 8 years ago. When they first started to come into this whole workflow of the MPC, kind of like FL Studio and all these other companies, right? They could have been gave it to you, but they want to act like Gen 2 is coming out now. Computer, I'm telling you, man. Maybe my computer's 95 computer had more specs than what they gave you in 2017 with the MPC Live. I mean, come on, guys. Did you know that the device those MPCs are running off of a chip that you can run your iPhone or a Samsung phone or or like a tablet. So the MPC Live Mark III processor, the 8-core processor, is the equivalent to using a damn iPhone. Make it make sense, man. It doesn't have the same processor as Intel or AMD, like those real crazy processors that give you the processing power that you can do multitasking. You can have 30 or 40, 100 windows open, browsers open on your computer. And you can still have Adobe Premiere Pro open and then something else. They're not giving you those type of processors in the MPC. Are you kidding me? They're giving you stuff like your iPhone. So the MPC Live Mark III is just an iPhone with the workflow FL Studio in it, with no converters, doesn't sound like analog warm, and it is what it is. It's just a digital box. So they're giving you stuff that doesn't even equate to what a hit record would be made off of, such as the earlier pieces of MPCs, like the earlier Akai MPCs, like I guess 2000. I forget which ones it is, man. My boy be telling me some of this stuff. But if you paid attention to the game, there hasn't been a top charting hit record made on the current generation, the Gen 2, you know what I'm saying, MPCs. So you got to blame the companies, because the companies are all for corporate greed and not sound. So you got to put sound into the equation, whereas if the sound was good, if the sound was warm, if it hit, if it sounded like those records coming from Bad Boys in the early, you know what I'm saying, or coming from Dipset, or coming from, Baby and them, Cash Money, or, I don't know, you can point to Nelly, you know what I'm saying? There's so many people that made hits, man. Destiny's Child, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the gear that they was using back then that had that warmth, that grit, that knock to it, that sound, you know what I'm saying? That it resonated, the vibrations, you felt the vibrations. You went to the club, you was like, oh my God, this is crazy. You were in the car driver, you blasted with the big woofers in the back. It's crazy, right? But now it ain't like that. Now it's all these digital boxes. Everybody wants the sound to be clean and crisp and high end and all that stuff. And you gotta then go buy outboard gear just to make these boxes even sound good. So you gotta blame the companies, corporate greed. But you gotta blame the musical producers, who are actually just beat makers, not real musical producers. Because if they was real musical producers, they would be doing music in a form of trying to get on billboards and hit those spots, man. You got 40. You guys couldn't hit 40? I mean, my God, man. I'm the producer, right? I'm the musical producer who never tried to do anything in the game like that. I only worked with legendary team, and local artists and stuff and so forth, right? But I only work with them for the instance, like we're just talking about what we're doing at that time, making a record. I never was the type of person to try to get into the music industry or try to get on billboards or anything like that. And I retired for like 10 years. And when I came back, I started with music production, of trying to learn it from scratch instead of sampling. So my whole process from like 2018, 2019, 2020 is whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like me trying to get myself back in. And then from 2020 to like 2025, my process is just learning music, learning my own genre, which is called Ghost Wav, which is cinematic air hop, sound that floats. So I'm trying to learn my own genre, like create my own genre of music, not trying to do trap and drill and, boom bap and, trip hop or just hop or whatever, dubstep, anything like that, my own thing. So I'm going through a process of learning music, learning how to rhyme, learning how to sing, how to harmonize. I'm not even thinking about billboards myself. I'm trying to work on my album now. But that's what I be trying to tell you guys. When I go online and I want to look at musical production, I want to see other musical producers working in the studio, you don't see it. You do not see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So since you don't see it, nobody even knows what it is. So nobody's even out there making those type of records anymore, because you don't see none of this stuff anymore, guys. And you can't blame me, because that's not where I was going with my career. Now that I see this, though, it got me thinking like, yo, that's an opportunity. There's an opportunity, man. There's a backdoor way right now. If I literally go full fledged with my music right now, get that Ghost Wave sounding tight, get it sounding like a song, warm but hit hard. You know what I'm saying? That warmth, but it hit. But then the crisp high end and still that analog tone to give it that vintage sound, but still have that new wave sound, and just flow and make it melodic and make that, you know what I'm saying? Make it move. Man, it's an opportunity because nobody's in the top 40 on the Billboard's chart, top 100. There's no hip hop records there. So who's to blame? You guys are to blame because you allow the content creator to manipulate everybody. Nobody's putting the content creator in their place. You guys love their content for some weird reason. And now look, there's always a cause and effect, man. There's always, I'm telling you, in this world, there's always a cause and effect. Something is going to happen because something else happened. I'm telling you guys, oh my God, you guys don't get it. You go on YouTube, you type up music production or MPC or Omnisphere or Roland, Korg, Casio or SSL or Warm Audio or Plug-in Boutique or Cymatic. I mean, there's so many musical entities. No matter if it's a plug-in, a VST, a synth, or a keyboard, or a speaker company, a microphone company. I mean, it's endless with all these companies now. And what's going to happen? You're going to see some idiots, get mad all you want, sitting in their stupid ass room, and they're like, "What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about this." And they're hugging the fucking NPC like, "Oh, oh, I got it, guys. Let's talk about the step sequencer. Let's talk about the step sequencer and how to program it in the NPC Live Mark 3, guys. Oh, guys, this is my first beat sampling with the MPC Live Mark 3. Yes. Oh, come on, guys. I'm gonna finger jump today." Pause in that girl acting. You know, I don't get down like that, but I'm gonna finger jump. Make it make sense. Blame the companies, man. Blame Akai. Blame them. Blame Machine. Blame Native Instruments. Blame them all because it's corporate greed. They want to keep their company afloat. So they're selling, and they're giving you product with cheap coding, cheap sounds, cheap VSTs, cheap body frames, no real analog in there that's thick, warm, all that stuff. The sound is coming out flat. It's not resonating with people, guys. You guys are boring. You keeping with the same sound. Think about it. You doing trap beats every goddamn day. Nobody wants to hear trap anymore. It's proven now, man. Go online right now. Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. And you look at the articles and all the reports are coming out right now. And they're saying there's not one hit record. There's not one record that's in the top 40 of the top 100, like hottest songs on billboards, charting right now. And it hasn't happened since the 90s, man. Are you kidding me? That goes to show you that your trap beats, nobody wants to hear them anymore. But you still make them because they're easy, man. All you musical producers who are technically beat makers, you want the easy way out in life. You don't want to struggle. You don't want to learn how to play the triads or play a sus chord or play the fifth, the seventh, or the ninth. You don't want to know how to take inversions. You don't know what an inversion does on the keyboard. How it's unsettling. It's not calm. An inversion, inversion 1 or inversion 2, second inversion. How does second inversion sound in the key of D? D minor, second inversion. How does that sound? You don't have the ear for it. You don't know. So you don't even know how to make a song to resonate with people. You don't know how to play a regular tone that's calm and mellow, or play a minor chord, or play a minor chord inversion. You guys don't know none of that. You don't know how to touch the people emotionally. All that you know how to do is get a 808 kick drum and do a drill, a 808 glide type of beat, or just a trap type of beat. That's all you guys know, man. That's all you guys know. And that's a problem because nobody wants to hear that no more. Because it's repetitive and boring. If you got 20 million producers doing the same exact thing, I mean, why do we need all y'all dudes doing the same exact thing all the goddamn time? Think about it. Make it make sense. Who's stepping outside the box being original? What company is stepping outside the box and being original? What company is giving you that all-in-one inclusive device that you don't have to go out and get an extra piece of gear to make it warm? It's just warm on its own. Think about it. Make it make sense, guys. Who is really helping hip hop right now? Companies and content creators, musical producers. Musical producers are the backbone of the music industry. Don't y'all say, oh, musical producers should get more respect for what they do? Don't you guys say that? Oh, we should get more respect. We should get money. Our stuff shouldn't be getting stolen. Blah blah blah. All the stuff that you guys say. But we're the musical producers standing up right now and making sure those songs make it to the top 40. That's a disgrace for hip hop, guys. That's a disgrace for hip hop. Shame on you guys, man. And shame on the guys who are content creators, calling themselves musical producers, going online every day, talking about, oh, I'm going to do a beat cook-up. Oh, let me do a beat review. Let me review your beats. Send me your beats so I can review them. What the fuck are you reviewing beats for if no beats are in the top 40 for hip-hop right now? So why are you online reviewing beats like, oh, you the man? I'm the man. Like, you the man, you reviewing beats and you helping, you critiquing people, but nobody's in the top 40. Not your ass and not the people, the beats that you're reviewing. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. You guys are pathetic, man. The hip hop musical producing community, you guys you don't make any sense. None of you guys make sense. And I don't care if you get mad at me, man. My peoples know I'm not talking about them. Let's make that clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people who are claiming the fame. They make their claim to fame. Those people. Or the people who are hogging the algorithm on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch.tv, Snapchat, Thriller, and Odyssey, and Rumble, and all these other platforms that haven't even been created yet that's going to come out. And they hog all the algorithm, and they sit in a room and they hug the devices, or they hold it up in the camera, they put it in their damn thumbnail, and they say, hey, let's plug up a guitar pedal to the MPC Live 3. Oh, hey, this touchpad is awesome, guys. This touchpad is awesome right here. Oh my God, it does wonderful things, man. Oh my God. Oh, hey, I want to show you how to do the A versus B, and I want to show you. They put a new plugin, guys. They put a new plugin in MPC Live Mark 3. What the fuck does any of that got to do with writing a hit fucking song, man? Learning how to write a jingle, learning how to beatbox, harmonize, think of a damn song. Just go to the studio and work with people. Hire work for hire singers to come in, hire songwriters. I don't care. Just get the songs done for hip hop and get it into the top 40 at least. My God, man, how are you not in the top 40? If you making all this money on YouTube, how you don't have now one song and one beat in the top 40 right now? Make it make sense. You fake ass motherfuckers in this musical community. That's who you guys are. You fake. You only want money, and you just the winning formula is sitting on YouTube and getting free devices and then talking about it and having people watch it, and they every time they watch, you get views and advertisements roll, and you make monetization money off that. And on top of that, you double dip with your affiliated links in the description, and then you sell some merch and clothes or something like that, and that's your life. Instead of caring about hip hop, none of you guys care about hip hop. You don't care about it. You don't care about music. You're actually culture vultures, and I get tired of people. They think like, a Caucasian person is a culture vulture. No. Anybody who's scheming off of the culture, they're culture vultures. Doesn't matter your pigment. This your boy 005 Dynasty. It's a disgrace that nobody's in the top 40. That's a disgrace. Man, don't forget to Google me. And don't forget, this guy is multi-platinum. And all these other people, his friends. My friends. His friends are multi-platinum. They're all multi-platinum. But not one of them are in the top 40 right now. But they're multi-platinum. Multi-platinum! I'm multi-platinum. Multi-platinum! 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 But you can't make the top 40. Make it make sense. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me.